These hoes get a couple thousand followers. Don't be following nobody back and just think they models and shit. Like, you don't follow the fuck back.
Before 21 Savage would clock in over 11 million Instagram followers, 3.7 million followers on Twitter, and 6.66 million subscribers on YouTube with 2.7 billion channel views at the time of this recording.
Like, I don't want love. Give me loyalty first. That's what I want.
Before 21 Savage would become immortalized as a meme.
I feel vibrant, elegant, exquisite.
Also for singing on Instagram Live.
Can you feel me burning?
Before 21 Savage would drop tracks Air It Out, Skirt Skirt, Red Rag, Blue Rag, 1 Foot, Whoa, and Red Ops. Also take home a Grammy win for Best Rap Song alongside J. Cole for their track A Lot.
This is actually the first time we see 21 in a frame, and for me, this type of frame and shot was really important to show his power, to show that he's leader of family, starting from the bottom, and now where he is. He is the boss. He's in the middle. He's a godfather. 21
Savage is a story we've told before here on this channel, but it's definitely one of the more fascinating stories I've ever come across. It's complete with loved ones lost to gang violence, he himself taking 6 bullets, plenty of face tattoos, a foreign birth that nobody actually knew about until last year, also monumental success, millions upon millions of dollars made, and of course, plenty of memes.
I would probably wear this jacket on my way to have tea and crumpets on a beautiful Monday morning.
21 Savage is one of my favorite rappers, and he's also one who doesn't delete any of his old Instagram posts, which leaves us with new gems to enjoy each and every time we take a look back at his story. And for those of you who are watching this for the very first time, well, there are even pictures of him before he got a knife in his forehead.
It's a knife.
Oh, it's a knife?
It's a dagger. My little brother Tay Man had and got killed, and we had started some little shit. A little click, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden back at it again with another updated Before They Were Famous video. Now, this isn't our first time covering 21 Savage's come up story. We did it back in 2016 and 2017, but the world then had no idea that the man was actually born in England. Now, when we do these updates, we dig up the facts, the photos, and the video clips that weren't available for our first time up to bat. Now, more updates will be coming in the next few weeks, so be sure to subscribe, turn on them post notifications. Let me know who you want me to document next in the comments down below. All right, now let's get into this video. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! 21 Savage was born Shéyaa bin Abraham on October 22nd, 1992 in Newham Hospital in Plaistow, London, to parents Heather Carmilla Joseph and Kevin Cornelius Emmons. Now, they were of Dominican and Haitian descent. Now, in this clip, you can actually hear his mom's accent.
It's truly overwhelming, but it's every mother's dream to see their child grow into such a helpful, caring, responsible, and thoughtful young man.
Now, he has 2 twin sisters named Kyra and Jada Davis, who still live in England with his dad. He also has another older brother by the name of Quintavis. Now, his parents, they separated early on, and young Shéyaa, well, he moved out with his mother to Atlanta when he was 7 years old, settling in the rough and tough area known as Decatur. Now, he lost a bunch of people growing up, including an uncle who was shot and killed in front of him when he was only 11. In fact, the guy, he's lost a whole lot of people.
Man, how many funerals you done been to, bruh?
Boy,
Too many, damn.
I don't even know. My granddaddy just died last month. My grandma died last year. Man, my little brother Tay, man. Johnny, Larry, you know what I'm saying, Tamika, TJ, Nino, V, Lorenzo, Jin, Loke. Man, I done lost too many people.
He did return to England at the age of 12 for a funeral, and at the time he got an H-4 visa to return to the States, one that would expire a year later. Now, his mother, she found love with a doctor, and the two, they would have more children, including a brother known as Taman, who would later die in a shootout. And this is the one that is responsible for inspiring 21 Savage to get the knife on his forehead. Growing up in Atlanta, young Shéyaa, he got mixed up in street life early on, and he got his hands on weed, and then he began turning a profit selling it at the age of 14.
My dad smoked dope, so he was a little goddamn J. So I always used to see him doing little crackhead. That's how I knew what crack was. And then, you know what I'm saying, when it got in that grade where man, I want them new shoes that all these spoiled that motherfucker got. That's when the started jumping in the street trying to, you know what I'm saying, hustle, sell some little weed. So it's really been my whole life, really, since I was born, you know what I'm saying? I've been involved with the street.
Now he got suspended not just from his school, but from all the schools in his county district, and this was due to gun possession while he was in the 7th grade. Now he had some beef with another dude, and when he caught word that they were planning to jump him, well, he decided to bring a pistol with him to school. Now instead of jumping him, they actually just snitched on him to the teachers, and for this, well, he was sent to a youth detention center. He would then bounce around schools before dropping out of high school during his freshman year, opting to become a full-time drug dealer. By now, he had already established for himself a pretty successful business selling weed out of his mama's house. Now things were going pretty good. He was able to eventually buy his mom a car and then get her an apartment. Now his crew, they all adopted the number 21 as their gang name, and at 16 years old, he opted for a 21 tattoo. Now Savage, he got his on the side of his face. Now at 19 years old, his crew, they got involved with the Bloods, but Savage states that he's cool with a lot of the Crips as well.
Oh, he a Crip. We gonna kill him. It ain't really like that. It's really just on some, just repping what they rep. You know what I'm saying? Just like some hood, like no plug, like, you know what I'm saying? Be Crip, be no plug, be Ninth Ward, be PD, be Boulder Crate, be, you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole bunch of shit to claim.
The crew's gang activity included robbery, car theft, and this resulted in him getting arrested for having contraband in his car. Now, life as a street hustler was keeping him busy, and in the meantime, well, he also managed to father 2 kids. Now, he would also lose his close friend like Larry in a shootout. Now, it was during an attempted robbery on his 21st birthday that 21 Savage was shot 6 times by a rival gang, and his best friend Johnny, he was killed. Not only that, but their friend's mother, she was also killed as well.
I want to say. Rapper getting it ain't from the street. That's why I rap.
During this altercation, 21 took 6 bullets, including one in his hand and one in his neck, and he spent some time in the hospital to recover. Now, following the death of his best friend and having turned 21, well, he began to look for a better means for his future, and he began to take rapping seriously. His music idol had always been Gucci Mane, and his favorite album was Gucci's Sun Valley. Now, he had been interested in rap for some time and had been dabbling in the art form with his brother Tayman. They actually robbed a house and got a computer and a microphone, which Savage set up in his home as his own personal studio. Then all of a sudden, tragedy, it struck again. His little brother Tayman, he was killed on March 19, 2014. Now Savage, he hadn't yet gotten his dagger, but then he opted to get it between his eyes in tribute to his brother. He came up with the name 21 Savage while setting up his Instagram account. In November of 2014, he dropped his debut single, Pinky, produced by DJ Plug. His debut mixtape, The Slaughter Tape, it would follow in 2015. The next year, he would release his collaborative EP, Free Guwap, as a tribute to fellow Atlantean and his longtime influencer, Gucci Mane. Now, this was followed by his second mixtape, Slaughter King. In 2016, he would be named one of the 2016 XXL freshman class, alongside Lil Uzi Vert, Kodak Black, and Designer. Now that year, he also released his 2016 EP, Savage Mode, working with Metro Boomin, which gained international exposure and peaked at number 23 on the Billboard 200. Now his single X featuring Future, it went platinum, and he soon signed with Epic Records. In 2017, his debut studio album, Is a Album, debuted at number 2 on the US Billboard 200, and the breakout hit Bank Account, it skyrocketed up the charts. As did his collab with Post Malone on Rockstar, becoming 21 Savage's first #1 song. Now, he also began dating Amber Rose around this time, and he was said to be living next door to the Cloud House where YouTube stars FaZe Banks and Rice Gum were holding up. Now, he also worked with a YouTuber known as Jake Paul in a video that has since clocked in a whopping 12.5 million views.
What he saying?
He's saying, "Where's my dad?"
Where's my dad?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Show me something.
Alright.
I mean, I feel like we're just getting started, you know what I mean?
It's been a wild ride to the top for 21 Savage, and despite his harsh real-life come-up, well, he's become quite the ambassador for spreading good and philanthropy, but I guess that's another story, because this, of course, is Before They're Famous. My name's Michael McCredd. Thanks for checking out this video. We make new biographies. We drop them each and every day around 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're new to the Fame Gang, be sure to subscribe, turn on them post notifications. You can check out our merch at michaelmccrudden.com. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on TikTok. Do all that good stuff. We appreciate it. See you guys in another video.